Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll die with the Forge, as somebody said.
Yeah.
But no, what the case is some people, like right now at my age, you told me, hey, you're on the bench for D2. All right, I'm a prop. That means I'm getting 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek, you're too old. You're playing D3. Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have to drive that far.
Yeah. Is that
I can find positives everywhere.
Well, honest question, is D3 for you still awesome?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah, now. At 38, yeah. Okay.
Not Pitt City Division 3.
Yeah.
That's one thing that definitely has changed. Yeah. The quality of our Division 3 team has gone way up. And the players, I see them putting out, on our roster. And when I watch them play, I'm like, yeah, I want to play with those guys.
Yeah.
And my hope now is only that I can hang with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, yeah, D3 I have no problem with that. But back to your question, which, yeah, there's going to be some people that fall off.
Sure.
And that's going to happen with anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, off the record, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do people get tired of losing all the time?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, you guys have that problem. Greensburg has that problem. Does Erie get tired of driving 2 hours every time?
Yeah, just for...
Prescott Isle, sorry.
Yeah.
Heverly. Do they get tired of driving? Everybody's got their own little problems.
Right.
And for all of us, it's fields.
Yeah.
That's always an issue. If it's not for us in this room, it's for the boards.
Sure.
But, travel... You guys going to Erie probably sucks. Going to Cleveland probably sucks.
Speaking of travel, are there guys that voluntarily they're good enough to be on D2 and they're just like, I want to play D3 because I don't feel like driving to Chicago?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering.
Not many.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
then the weird thing is, and I wanted to mention this earlier, even if we've always, I don't know if it's a Pittsburgh thing that we don't give a shit about driving across flat Ohio or flat Indiana or whatever, but at Pitt City, we always got points on the road.
Okay.
Like, we get losing bonus points. We get draws.
Yeah.
Because we travel. And you guys, I know it's a huge theme. And then we'd get Indy driving out here with a shitty team, and we beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
But we'd go out there, and we'd get a bonus
You'd pick up something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a huge thing. It's kind of going away because people are bucking up.
Yeah.
But... Lincoln Park, when they came the first time, which you guys weren't there, they came with 17-18.
I think we were there. We actually played the
Yeah, you played beforehand.
Yeah.
But they came with like 17-18. Then the playoff game happened, they came with 22. They might have a D4 team too. Pretty much, if you're in Division 2, you have to have a second side.
Well, it's funny because we all went down to Ruggers after that game where you played Lincoln Park, and there was an Irish lad.
Yeah.
And I just ended up chatting to him at the bar. But he'd just literally moved over there. He'd been there for about a month, and we're having a few drinks at the bar, and then his team told him, hey, we're leaving. And this was literally, he'd been at Ruggers for about 45 minutes, and he's like, what? He was in the whole Irish atmosphere. He was like, all right, so I'm setting up tent here for the night, let's have a few pints. Just started talking to these boys, and he could not believe that he was asked to leave.
Yeah.
So he says, can I just get a pint to go? The bartender was like, all right, I'll put it in your plastic cup.
Yeah, and he probably blacked out on the 7.5 hour drive.
Maybe.
It just in the morning.
Yeah, or maybe he never played rugby for that team again.
Did you guys drink on the way back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was worried. I didn't know how serious of a club you were. I didn't know how serial killer.
No. I mean, Sunday morning, no.
Yeah. I don't drink on Sundays.
There was no drinks on the Sunday morning, but yeah, no. And I'm kind of a beer snob too, so it's nice to go to those different places and
try something new.
They're Miller High Lifes.
Yeah. Good call. Now, Derek, obviously, you coach Pitt. You've had a few really good players of Pitt graduate, and obviously the natural progression. You're a coach for Pitt. You just say to them, hey, join us at the Forge.
Yeah.
Local lads working in the region, any words of advice you could give to them?
Well, yeah, you did put me on blast and say that I had a factory at Pitt, and I always appreciate that because it's not the case at all. The weird thing is, and we were talking about Slippery Rock guys staying around because they're local people. At Pitt, I would say 95% of our players are from Philly or Harrisburg.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of Western PA kids.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why you don't, like, you guys probably don't have a PA kid. We have maybe 2, 3, 4. That might be because of me. That might not be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would always think it is. I think give credit
but
to yourself
there's one kid at the Harlequins too.
Okay.
Yeah, he works at RID. Well, 2 then, if you count him. He works at RIDC Park, and he went to Woodland Hills and stuff. But anyway, so most of them are from Eastern PA. And the weird thing is that's kind of the only way that Pitt works. Because all our games are out there. and
So
the school doesn't give us anything for hotels. So all the kids, when we go out to play out there, they call their parents. Their parents host 10 kids, 5 kids. Wow. Yeah. So they drive the whole way out there, yeah. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing for me because they can't come and play with us for the most part.
The next level, yeah.
Right. But for the league we're in, it's getting a little more because IUP's in with us now, West Virginia. There was... can't believe I'm forgetting. Kind of like Millersville, Harrisburg's 3 hours away, so to speak. Yeah. But most of the teams we play we play in St. Joe's, Rowan, Delaware, Rutgers.
You guys have to play William Jesuit?
I don't know what they're going to do when they come back into the fold here because they were 1A, not 1AA. But if we didn't have those kids that live from out there, we couldn't afford to go out there and play.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, that's another reason why a lot of them don't stay here.
And then, like, funding, even on the college level, even for a really big university like Pitt, it's
crazy depending on what college you're at. Because, like, Penn State, Ohio State, they're getting funded, but, like, Pitt's not. So it all depends on what school you're at.
I wish I could tell you my salary.
Yeah.
I actually have one.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that is there you go. Derek is writing a number down, just like it's a click. Click it, there you go.
Holy shit.
Wow, nice. And that's for a year's work?
That is for a year's work.
My lord.
Oof. Yeah, and that's disappointing. Derek has then written down what someone, if they were coaching at a men's level, would receive.
Yeah.
But, I do feel rugby is growing. And he's
Go ahead, keep talking.
Again.
Keep talking.
And, obviously, South Pittsburgh Hooligans are looking for a coach.
Yeah.
And I presume that will be a...
That's William Jesuit.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I might apply.
Yeah.
Go for it. Now, most of that...
Derek, just for the listener, and we won't name numbers, has written down a Pitt coach, a Forge coach, and a William Jesuit University coach. And there's a huge...
And probably Franciscans.
Yeah, there's a huge gap in wages there.
Yeah. But that might be a faculty job as well.
Okay.
So it's a full-time job.
Yeah. Sure.
And anybody... Honestly, I love coaching rugby. And
you do it for free.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And I would not leave my current job to go do that.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Franciscan or WJ or whatever we're calling Wheeling, I think they're switching to like Wheeling now. They're trying to get rid of the Catholic part of it. To leave a real job for that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they can, you lost, or even whatever they did this last time, they just said, yeah, we're done with rugby. Yeah. You're gone.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that they cut such a program that was successful and bumping to.
Absolutely.
It wasn't like they were struggling.
Absolutely. The guy I coached with at Pitt was a former William Jesuit player. And, he's a great player. Tried out for some MLR teams. And
so, speaking of MLR, Russo, I think.
What is his full name?
Russo, well, off the record.
Yeah.
Hermanus Russo Kluver.
Okay.
And there's probably like 8 million different middle names in there.
So do you know, like, the way, I know he's obviously a South African gentleman. Yeah. In a lot of the Spanish countries, it's like they've about fucking 10 names. Yeah. Is that the same as him? Because I know him as Russo, but obviously there's more to it.
I've known him for 10 plus years, and those are the names I know.
Yeah.
But I know there's more.
Yeah, okay.
So what was his deal? He went to Pitt?
He went to Pitt for swimming. Whoa. Yeah. But he's South African, so he can play rugby. So he played rugby too.
Naturally, right?
And then he just stayed.
Yeah. Now, obviously,
That definitely is not because of me.
How old is
Yeah.
he? Is he like my age?
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea. Like looking at him, he could be like 22 or.
I want to keep
35.
that. I want to keep that between him and his God.
so Derek, obviously, I had a lot of questions for you. I've asked a lot of them. I'm gonna now jump into questions that Gator had texted me he wants to ask you, but he never did. Why do you not play for the ARU Selects?
Yeah, like a lot of the D2 dudes do.
I did. I did college select sides in. What year was that? It was a long time ago. 2004.
Wow.
And I also coached it in 2009, the college one.
Yeah.
Because the college.
Jesus Christ. I probably got that on the mic.
I hope that got picked up. But hopefully. What a professional.
Yeah. This is real.
Nobody's listening to part 3 anyway.
Yeah, they're like, these dudes are like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, so, no, because the way I grew up with it was that the select sides was the pathway to be an Eagle. And if I'm an Eagle, then the Eagles are in trouble. So put it that way. I mean, you guys really, honestly, you've touched on all the issues with it because you've been through it. Is that where are you going to put it?
Yeah.
You know, let's practice on a Sunday. Okay. Let's practice on a turf field when it's snowing and it's 35 degrees. That's why.
Yeah.
I hate turf. I hate cold turf.
Because, like, you know, I know I've had interactions with a lot of Forge dudes, but some of the guys have been asking me to play D2 or whatever, and I'm like, come play for select side. It's like
that's the happy medium for you.
Yeah, it's because it's like, you know, maybe we drove out to Columbus, you know, for a weekend or something, but like it wasn't, you know, every other weekend you guys are going. Yeah, so I think it's a nice balance, and I mean, we almost beat Ohio, and I'm like, if we had like you or maybe Alex Gordon or just like one or two more studs, like I think we could do really well.
Honestly, the way I would do it if I was king for a day is get rid of sevens. Summers all selects.
That's
a good call.
I used to like sevens a lot more when I was younger, but as I'm getting older, I'm like, you're hot, you know, and especially we have to get everyone in, and
so where it changed for me was especially in college. I love spring because it was tournaments.
Yeah.
It's like, I get to play all day. But strangely enough, only lasted like 3 years. And I was like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, I got to sit here all day freezing my ass off, warming up, cooling down, cooling, you know, just to drink beer and eat pizza at the end of it.
And, like, you're in a situation where you take rugby serious enough that you're drinking beer at the end. I'm like trying to warm up and cool down, and there's people next to me drinking beer, and that really bothers me because I'm like, can we not do that at the end? But they're like, it's a day event. It's a day event.
Well, so I have 2 pet peeves.
Yeah,
rugby pet peeves, and I broke one of them today.
Okay, I've got the piece of paper out. Go for it, Derek.
Rugby time.
Oh yeah. I hate that bullshit. Like, okay,
you don't know what that means?
Okay, so
I broke it today.
So we practice at 7:30, right? When do we actually start practicing? Like 7:45, 7:50. Okay. Yeah, like why don't we?
He's always late.
Yeah, he's the one. You're the reason why rugby time exists. Yeah, it pisses me off because like if we all showed up at 7:30 and like we were organized and whatever, we could get out in like an hour and a half.
Sure.
But we don't start practice till like 7:50.
Then why was that an issue today, Derek?
Because I was 10 minutes late of the time I told you I'd be here.
Perfect. Okay.
Did you tell me to come later so they could eat dinner with you guys?
Exactly.
Fuck! Oh my lord!
You're below us, Gator. You are below us.
I literally thought you were down here waiting.
I told you to stay down here.
In the swamp.
You're like, what time? 7:00. Okay, never mind. Come later.
Yeah. Well, once again,
I went to the gym anyway.
There you go. You got better.
Yeah. Second pet peeve, Derek.
Second pet peeve. Shit.
You had to 10 seconds ago.
What were we talking about before I brought up rugby?
Drinking before the game.
Oh.
Or during.
Drinking during a game or like during a tournament.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I'm a safety professional. And like you're just asking for issues.
Yeah.
We used to do it in college. Like I'd completely get it. But it's like, beer is your reward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's your ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream's for winners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?